knowledge is the key, because not a lot of people are very knowledgeable when it comes to Aboriginal treaty law. Not people in the court system, not even people in our own chief and council. Now, I've said this before, when I approached my chief and council about opening a cannabis shop and partaking in, I wanted to be an entrepreneur and I wanted to get into the cannabis industry because I knew it was going to be a very flourishing thing. And so I approached my chief and council, and they weren't too keen on it. But I said, we have a right to do so. And when I told them we had a right, there was an individual I won't name because they're actually a friend of mine, but this just shows that the lack of knowledge that we have. He looked square at me and he said, "We don't have no rights no more, we lost them with the logging and tobacco." And I said, that's the craziest argument I've ever heard in my life. But that's just to show that that person was somebody that I thought was very knowledgeable. He's very knowledgeable, he's a very, very successful person, and but he just didn't know. Same with when I went to court and I put the crown on knowledge that I was there, my own free will and in good faith. I let the courts know that I said I'm a Micmac man. I said we're a sovereign nation, and I said we're an ally to the British Crown and this Canadian government. We're not servants to the Crown, and so I let them know that I was there at court on my own free will as an ally to the Crown, and it really took her back, especially when I kind of started explaining what I thought were the mutually binding obligations that were made up of our treaties that we signed during a time of war between two nations to better our sides. So they have a name in the court system. It's like sui generis. It means that they're unique. Because of exactly what I just said. They said it's unique in the sense that it was signed by two competent parties during a time of war to better their sides. So in essence, it was the backbone and foundation of peace and harmony between two nations. Where if there wasn't that peace and harmony between these two nations, one nation probably wouldn't have made it. And so it goes all the way back to those obligations, and these obligations can't be made or they can't be broken or changed according to international law. That topic was brought up in the Simon case when they were trying to challenge the legitimacy of the treaties. And when it was brought up for the first time in the Canadian history that our treaties might outweigh federal legislation, they quickly said, okay, it's a real treaty. I said, all right, yeah, it's valid.